ladies and gentlemen, people who are watching, I don't know who you are. It's people, I don't know. This is your host. I wouldn't say host, but the guy you're watching draw, PsychoAnimator. I'm now going to show you how to draw characters for a comic panel, and basically just a comic in general. As you can tell so far, I've already begun some part of the character, and I will continue my work on that as soon as possible. But right now, I'm going to take your attention away from the comic and into a blank sheet of paper. I will continue that comic at some other point. Right now, I'm going to show you how to draw a character on regular paper. Give me a sec. I need to grab my pencil. And I got it. Alright, let's begin. Something we want to start off with is a nice dome-ish head. All my characters have this. So I start them off. It's drawing 101 for a lot of people. You start off with a nice round dome. And this is when it gets into designing what your character is going to look like, what the chin's going to be like. For this sake, we're just going to go with a chisel chin. Some you start off with. It also depends on how long you want the chin to be. So we'll just design it like this. See? For the sake of this, I'm just going to do a self-portrait in my art style. Give myself a nice chin. There we go. Something else we're going to do is a nice line all the way up here. This is what's going to determine where your character is going to be looking. Is he going to be looking this way? Is he going to be looking to the right? Is he going to be looking straight towards you? In your sense, you're at an angle, so when he's at an angle, he'll technically be looking towards you. So, as you can tell by the way the chin's designed, we're going to make it so one line's here and the other line's at the top of the head. So we're just going to have it go all the way this way. Like that. And there we go. That's the first part in making a face. Next part's not so tricky. I like to start off with the nose. Right here. You put it at the... usually people should put it at the... well, you don't have to, but it's a nice idea. You put it at the base of the circle, so you know where the nose is going to be. And you see where this is? Go about, say about half that. This is where the top of your eyes are going to be. Then half of this is where your mouth is going to be. And there we go. That's the first design of your head, the skeleton. And now let's give him a little neck. Little stick neck. You can choose how thick it's going to be later. And next, the body. It depends on whether the character's slender, fat, modish, and yeah. And since my character has sort of broadish shoulders, I'm giving him sort of broadish shoulders. And it's okay if you mess up a little bit. Usually it gets taken away with this eraser right here. And since it's the big picture, usually for small pictures I'd work with this. A Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen, medium. But for this, since we're going to have a little fun, I'm going to use a Sharpie for the lining. Is it going to leave marks on my desk? I don't know. All I know is we're doing that. And I'm thinking no coloring. We can focus on coloring on another episode. So until then, let's focus on making this character look nice. Next, we're going to add the hair. I have relatively curly hair, so we're just going to give this guy relatively curly hair. Went a little over the edge right there. but that's alright. There we are. We're doing good so far. You give it nice curves. That's good. Right there. You see, we're getting a good design of what the hair is going to look like. Next to the side where we're going to have a nice crease. I usually put mine around this area, around the right side, facing you of the character's head. So it gives you room to do stuff like this. Boom. And then I like giving some of them that kind of design. If you notice throughout my drawings, a majority of my characters have almost the same hairstyle. It's kind of hard to miss. Now, since we got the top of the hair so far, let's design what the face is going to look like. And what I usually start off with is the nose. And you can design the nose in any style. It could be a little tiny nose, a big nose, or just a nose like this. Yeah, like that, a little triangle nose. But for this, we're just gonna give it a nice big nose because I got a big honker. Yep, there we go. That's my nose. That's my nose. Alright, there we go. And now to design the eyes. You can design eyes in any way you want, but you know what, I'm going to try to design them with glasses, though I usually do. I usually draw myself with glasses. And something that I do is, usually when people have glasses, they either have really big eyes or relatively small eyes. I have relatively small eyes when it comes to glasses, so I'm just going to put the eyes inside the glasses. And this is what I do for the glasses. Usually, I don't draw very roundish glasses. When I do, it's like John Lennon or hippie style. Square glasses just seem a little more professional than the round glasses. You can keep your round glasses for your grandpa. And that's me trying to be funny. God kill me. And there we go, there are the glasses. And what that line is, it's going to be the start of an eyebrow. This is usually how you start any eyebrow. And you can design your eyebrow anyway. You can design it with just a curve this way, just this line, or usually my eyebrows, big eyebrows, like this. And it's pretty easy for when you're coloring them because you can just take a Sharpie and just go, and there you go. You colored the eyebrow. Now for me, I just put the design of the eyebrow above the hair. So you can see it whenever it's doing something. Like if he's doing a little dance with his eyebrows, blah, 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 and there you go. Now we're going to do the mouth, right here. And there we go. There's a mouth. And you can also add facial hair to this. You decide what facial hair you want. But since I got sort of a beard, I'm gonna do sort of a beard, like this, right there. And there we go. That's what my mustache looks like. And I got a little bit of a soul patch. And now for the actual beard part. I usually shave about here, then it goes up. The rest of it is just like rugged areas. I'm sort of good at keeping myself trimmed. And there we go. It's basically what my face looks a little bit like. Though I'm not really used to drawing big like this. I'm used to drawing small, like on comic panels. Besides that, you don't really got that much. Okay, and we almost forgot the eyes. I usually do like eyes like this. And I keep them close together so you know that the guy's looking at you. And usually I draw them with like some kind of flannel or the usual PsychoAnimator style-esque shirt, which I would love to make at some point. If someone's able to make that, that would be amazing. Let me know in the comments below if... Wait, what am I saying? I'm barely even famous. Barely anyone knows me. Alright. Alright. Now let's put in the neck. And there's the neck. Let's give this guy a suit. This will be a good tutorial for how I draw suits. Suits are usually famous for having collared shirts. If you're an idiot and you've never worn a suit in your life, this is usually how I draw collared shirts. Because usually collared shirts look like this. And when you button them up all the way. And that's it. Just a little V right there. Then you go up here. When it gets up to here, just give it a nice line. And after I'm done with that, I work on the suit jacket, which I start from here and make it go down all the way down to here. Let's give this guy just a blazer, not like a tuxedo jacket. Yep. There we go. That's the beginning of the blazer. And now for the flaps of the blazer, we start back up here in areas like here, and we just design the flaps before we get to the actual part of the jacket. And there we go. First part of the blazer, then repeat. And there we go. There's your blazer. Now for the tie, this is simple. 2 lines right there so far. You can see the ties coming together. Then you add like a little sort of C. Here's a close-up of what it looks like. You can see the sort of C right there. And this is going to be where the knot of the tie meets the tie itself. And this is where we add in the actual tie. Just draw it like this. Boom. And then just put it down here. There we are. And you can add details to it, like for here instance, I'm just gonna do like a little indent in the tie. It's usually common in a lot of ties, anyways. And that's the first part of the tie. Now, what we're gonna add is the shoulders. It's just lines. There's the shoulders. Now we just drop them like this. Dropped. And dropped. Hold on a second. Yeah? Okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah, no problem. Sure. There we go. We got the design of the shoulders. And now to finish it off, this has probably been bothering some people, we're going to add in the hair, the rest of it. I got relatively long hair. And there we go. Little curls. Because I got Jim Morrison hair. And there we go. That's the penciled version. Now all we gotta do is ink it. This is a pretty fun process. So I'm just gonna fast forward this part and you get to watch. That's the part that we get to. Now what we're going to do is erase all the excess pencil marks. This is usually pretty fun for me. And here we go. Let's jump right into it. We'll just fast forward this part. And there we go, completely erased. Well, some parts at least. And that's how you basically just draw. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Leave a like and subscribe, maybe, I don't care. Whatever. Have a good rest of your day.